Alright, Aqua Soul family, what it do? It's your girl Empress 777 here today with a general love message for my Aquarius gang. This is going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Of course, it's general, guys, right? So, can't be for every Aquarius. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Cross watchers, put yourself where you belong in the story. What's up, y'all? What it do? How are you guys doing? I'm super fantastic. I hope you are. Holy angels and spirit guides, please give us clear, concise messages for my Aquarius family. Had a little bit of coffee, y'all, so I already know, you know what I'm saying? It's about to go down. I'm gonna try to stay copacetic. I'm gonna try to stay a little bit even keeled, but I'm hyped up. Look at my cute little coffee cup. First of all, if you don't want to hear me run my mouth, I'm gonna put down below when the reading starts, because I know some of y'all are like, girl, get on with it and up with it. I'm just saying, I got some shit to say. Look at my cute little coffee cup, guys. I've been shopping. I don't know, this is not sponsored, by the way, but it's just cute, right? It speaks to who I am. I'm a coffee connoisseur, you guys. I think if you've been here long enough, you already know that. And look, guys, I got all of this from the at-home store. Isn't this so cute? It's like a little display that you put on your countertop. I don't know if you can see it all, but it has like phrases, right? Like, so this is definitely, it speaks to my personality before I'm caffeinated, right? It's like, don't speak, shut the fuck up. Not a morning person. The other one says vitamin C stands for caffeine, right? And then the other one is like, over my decaffeinated body. I mean, hilarious, right? So I had to get that. And then y'all like, girl, we don't need to know all of this. I'm just trying to get y'all to see, you know, I'm in a good mood. I'm just saying, I've been doing some things. I got this as well. First of all, they have like a whole winter wonderland there, guys. I'm just saying, like, any theme you might have in mind, they got it for you. So I plan to put this up before Thanksgiving. So when my family gets there, they already know what it is, right? Like, if you expecting a gift for me, your girl, and I give the best gifts, you are going to be told about yourself first. I'm just saying. So be prepared. Okay. All right, guys, let me stop playing around. Let's get to what we are all here for. Let's just get right into it, okay? I won't hold you too much longer. But what I will say is the fact that I felt the need to, you know, just open up a little bit more about, you know, the things that I like in myself. I feel like that does kind of speak to the energy that was in your meditation. I just have to be truthful about that, okay? Also, this is going to be a bit of a different kind of read than what we are normally used to, y'all, okay? So get into this. It felt very fresh, very new, the energy. Not necessarily like a new person, right? So don't start beating me up if you know this is an old motherfucker that we talking about. I'm just saying, I warned you, okay? But the energy feels fresh. Like, the approach feels fresh. It does not feel toxic at all. I just have to be very honest with that. That doesn't necessarily mean that this person will have the opportunity to make things right for those of you who, you know, had people fucking up. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't exactly mean that they'll get you back. But I just feel like an attempt coming on. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody is definitely pressed for sure, but it just doesn't feel toxic. That doesn't mean that they weren't toxic in the past. Let's just be very honest, right? But it's almost like someone is fiending, like, any key that you have. Do you have a key to the back door? Do you have the windows locked? Can I get in the front door? Can you leave it under the mat? Like, what do I need to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, they want access by any means. It says social media, fake profile, and hiding. Now, I don't, like I said, get the idea that this is someone who has created a fake profile. I don't. They may have for some of you. What I'm viewing from that card specifically is this is someone who is currently still in hiding. They were definitely hiding during the relationship as well. This is someone who you have no idea the extent of their feelings, okay? They certainly feel lost without this connection, guys, okay? They feel lost without you, blocked off, right? Like, completely. I feel as though the shock, you know, of however you cut them off. Okay, I was just saying, some of you may have ghosted them, right? Blocked them. It was definitely a clean cut on your end. This is a person who is still working through and dealing with whatever emotions may come their way. It seems like a roller coaster. They feel outside of themselves, right? We have alien here. They feel extraterrestrial, you know? I feel as though these emotions are unknown to this person. More importantly, I feel like this is someone who is walking a tightrope. You know what I'm saying? They kind of want to approach this just right. But first they need access, right? Before anything else, before a conversation, before a listening ear, they would need access. They do currently feel blocked off in all areas, whether that be telepathically here in the 3D or in the 5D. They just feel completely blocked from your energy, okay? They may be listening to you all songs. This is someone who definitely has an idea of what their dream relationship would be like. I don't believe that we're dealing with the same person that you were in connection with, okay? You might feel like this is all fakery, fuckery, foolery, you know what I'm saying? That who they're presenting now is some sort of fake characteristic other than themselves. This is just all representing this person's perspective of the relationship, okay? They do feel lost at this point, but they also know that they are currently locked out, blocked from making any changes. They are making changes on their own in their own solitude, but they would like to reconnect at some point, if I'm honest. Okay, guys? Like I stated, it does not feel toxic, so I feel that this is someone who has made necessary changes to themselves, okay? This is not someone pointing the finger. This is not someone playing the blame game or anything like that. So that is also why I feel as though I had to do a bit of a different kind of read today, okay? After we get through these oracles, we are going to do a bit of a you versus them, and the extended will be extremely different as well, but we'll get to that in a moment. Let's just dig a little bit further. I'm using the Mystic Bees official unofficial messages. She's also a YouTuber, so go check her out, guys. Mystic Beauties Tarot, I think that's the name of her channel. Anyway, dope intuitive queen, so y'all check her out too. These are her oracle cards, and these are the situation oracle cards. I know you guys always ask me what I'm using, so that's that on that. So we have I felt every tear you've cried. You see what I'm saying? So there is remorse here, guys. I know, especially for those of you who would much prefer something new, newer energies. This would still be showing up for a reason. It's not for no reason, okay? Haha, it's not. And it's not like you don't love yourself, but there are still areas in which this needs to be worked out. Maybe a last conversation, maybe a lesson that you have not come to terms with. This is strictly for those of you who want to go in the opposite direction. But I do feel that for some of you, you may still see it for this person. Don't beat me up. Do not beat me up, because that's what they said. You hear me? Do you hear me? Yeah. It's exactly what they were saying in the meditation as well, guys, okay? So just take it how it resonates. I'm not saying, I feel like there's two different groups of you here, all right? Yeah, see, The guilt is definitely prevalent, okay, guys? They do know what they've done. They do know that this might be to the point where it is unfixable. It is unsalvageable. This is someone who can only hope and dream that you will give them a moment to show things from their perspective. Not that their perspective was right, but just to give you some kind of clarity, even closure for some of you as to why they would have done you that way. You know what I'm saying? Why they would have done or handled you in such a way. You were good to this person, guys. Let's just be very clear about that. You forced me to heal my wounds. Oh, God. Wow. Wow. It's really sad. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely feel as though this is someone who realizes that you're their person, right? Might not necessarily be in this lifetime that the two of you will end up together. And for me to say that, it does feel contractual. Does that make sense? I feel like the two of you have been here before in another lifetime. It feels like soulmate energy for sure. Twin flames for some of you. This person was definitely operating out of their shadows. Make no mistakes about that, right? So y'all know I'm the last one that will make an excuse for these people. Y'all know that I will get into their ass without question. They could come here and get it. I light that ass up every time. Is it a lie? It's not a lie. And I mostly go in on the individuals who are pointing the blame, who are not shifting the blame towards themselves, who are not looking in the mirror, who are not changing, yet still wanting access to you. That's a problem. That calls for me to get into that ass, right? I don't feel that here, guys. And I just have to be very honest about that, okay? It feels like a healed energy, guys. It feels like someone who has healed from their wounds, as they have stated, okay? This person's wounds, their trauma, the things that they encountered in the past, they took it out on you. They take it out on everyone that they've dated prior to you as well. So you are like just on this list of people that this person has kind of shitted on, if we're honest, right? I mean, that's just keeping it a buck. They do realize that you had to choose yourself in this situation, even though you wanted to choose them. For some of you, no, for all of you. You wanted this person, guys. Let's just be clear, okay? I'm trying to see it from both ends, but you did initially want this person, regardless of how you feel now, right? Wow. I feel as though this person is or was kind of being tortured in their own dreams, guys. Like the universe was getting that ass in their dream, like nightmares. And in these nightmares, they were able to actually feel the pain that they inflicted upon you. This is also what has led them to this need to want to fix themselves. Even an apology, guys. And for some of you, that is unheard of. This is somebody who does not admit when they're wrong. They do not take accountability. But that is that person of the past. They're not the same. I just have to say that, guys. Man, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough, y'all. Because I just keep hearing, girl, nobody care about they sorry, sad ass feelings because they didn't give a fuck about mine, you know? So, beat it. Kick rocks. With no socks, bitch. Man. Go play in traffic. Oh my God. Who said that? Stop it. It's sad, y'all. It really is. I'm just like, it's like too little too late. Now, some of you do still see it for this person, however, right? So we just have to keep both groups in mind. I'm trying to. It's a little bit difficult. The ones who are trying to go to newer shit is overpowering this shit. They like, get this shit the fuck out of here. Boo! We don't want it. Yeah. Right? Can somebody say karmic? I don't give a fuck what you changed. I don't care. Change your direction in the opposite way of me, motherfucker. This is crazy. See? Yeah. Nope, you're not tripping. I take advantage of your love for me. I definitely feel like their guilt is most prevalent in this energy, you guys, because now they've lost that, right? They've lost that loyalty. They've lost that friend. You were real with this person and you were a true, genuine connection for them, okay? This person does have a lot of people around them that use them, okay? They do. Yes, people, you know. People who always tell them they're right. People who don't really call them out on their shit. Oh my gosh, didn't I say that initially before this read? I felt the need to show y'all the Christmas gift for my family, right? Didn't it say this Christmas ain't nobody getting gifts, you get my opinion, motherfucker? It makes sense, guys. It just does. This is definitely somebody who they don't get told about themselves except from you. I mean, I guess you changed that up for them. You kind of put a mirror right to their face. See? And it could be the abrupt change that you've placed into this connection, like locking them the fuck out, like changing your location, like disappearing, you know? Cursing them out for some of you. I'm just saying, cursing them the fuck out. Okay? Yeah. Telling them how you really felt. And for those of you who told this person how you really felt about them, you held on to that for the longest. You tried to give them a chance, you know? And then at the end of this connection, you let that sword, it let her rip on that person's ego. Okay? You didn't feel the need to spare their feelings any longer because they didn't spare your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I felt every tear you cried. I don't feel like this person felt your pain in that moment, but they feel it now. It's almost like a reverse Uno. Goddamn. Whoa. Okay. Hello. I mean, you can't make this shit up. So it's definitely twin flame energy, you guys. It's almost as if this is a twin who has now awakened, okay? Literally, they had no choice. Was not the plan. Just be very clear about that. This was not the plan. The plan was never to wake up because they didn't feel like anything was wrong with them. They're God's gift to this world. Shit, God's gift to you. Goddamn. Wake up from what? I'm living in my fantasy, right? This is someone who was definitely living in a fantasy world. They were definitely operating out of their shadow, extremely arrogant, extremely set in their ways, right? Creature of habit. The list goes on and on, right? No signs of change anywhere in the atmosphere. So you got the fuck out of this galaxy. And now they're like, wait, I love you. Please. Come back to me. You know, they're singing Janet out this bitch. Come back to me, you know? I'm begging you, please. Which also may have taken them by surprise because this shit is unexplainable. It makes no sense. So here's the thing. Even if you want to go in the opposite direction, you don't have to end up with your twin flame, guys. You can just end up with your divine counterpart or soulmate and something of that sort, right? Someone that you have a really strong connection with. It's not meant for all twin flames to have union in the same lifetime, right? If we're just being realistic, that's why I really feel two different groups here. But even if you're trying to go in the opposite direction, this would still be showing up for clarity because this is the most confusing shit you've ever dealt with before in your life. You can't make sense of this shit. You've never been able to make sense of it. Which is possibly why it's stayed around for so long because you was trying to figure that shit out, okay? The analytical Aquarius. This needs to make sense before I decide if it's okay for me to bounce to the ounce. You know what I mean? Before just saying, oh, fuck it. I don't get it. I'll never get it. Fuck it, I'm out. Without warning, I must say. For some of you. And it doesn't make sense. These kind of connections do not make sense. It's really hard to make sense out of them unless you're in it and you get information about the twin flame journey. Okay? Now, we ain't got enough time today for me to break that shit down. I'm just saying. It's deep. The shit is deep. It's not glamorous. I do not like to glamorize it. The shit is painful. It's hurtful. Okay? And it's also some of the deepest shit that you can be in emotionally. It feels good and horrible at the same time. Like, that's why that shit don't make sense. It's like, what the I love you so much. I can't understand why you not shit and I give a shit about you. I don't get it. You know, like, make it make sense, you know? So as an Aquarian on the twin flame journey, that shit is like amplified by a billion trillion because shit needs to make sense for you to make moves. And this shit just did not make sense. So I guess the universe is here today to let you know this is why all of the confusion. This is why you couldn't quite understand why you still gave a fuck. Why you still give a fuck, okay? Even if you want newer energy, you do give a fuck, period. Whoo, child. Yeah. So you had to choose yourself in this. That was definitely your lesson, okay? Twin flame journey is all about lessons, guys. If you do believe this is your story, right? Or if you've resonated with any bit or portion or part of this, you may want to Google all of the ins and outs of the twin flame journey because that's going to give you so much clarity, right? Without taking up too much of your time, without holding you too much. There's an awakened twin. That's you, because you here. And then there's a twin who's operating out of their shadow, seemingly asleep, okay? They must wake up, learn the lesson, elevate, heal, be enlightened to their ways before union is possible. And you was just like, do you know who the fuck I am? I'm out. Please, 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 please. Because if this was any other time in my life, you would have never had a chance, motherfucker. If this was any other time, if you would have caught me at any other moment, if you would have caught me last year when I was on my savage shit. Snip, snip, bitch. Okay? Cut the fuck off with the quickness. Man. This is not funny. This is some sad shit, guys. It's sad. Okay? I only give a little giggle here because, you know, I understand your plight. Being an Aquarian as well. I know what it is. And you just couldn't figure this shit out. They do feel guilty, guys. We have mature man in the reverse. That makes total sense. Gender doesn't matter. The immaturity here was on another level. Okay? I normally call y'all people toddlers. I call them children. I say they building sandcastles out this bitch while you getting a whole mortgage on a real house. Okay? Construction workers on deck. And they building sandcastles. This person was even beyond that, right? This is still an embryo type shit. Okay? Literally a child. There was some good shit in here though, y'all. Okay? And the good shit was so intense. That was some intense shit, I'm gonna tell you. It feels so strong. It was so intense that you even thought about maybe tolerating, you know, this person not being of this world. You know? Because they so immature, they're in the energy of somebody who ain't even born yet. You see what I'm saying? Oh my God. An embryo. Oh boy. Yeah. So definitely feels like a mental imprisonment. This feels like mirrored energy. Okay, you also yourself felt trapped in this energy. Okay. Very, very difficult journey, guys. I will say that. I do believe that you've broken free. This person is trying to gain access again. That's going to be a difficult one for them. Woo! Baby boy, baby girl. Okay, let me just tell you something. Ma'am, sir, bro, sis. Good luck. I can't make Aquarius fuck with you no more. You know what I'm saying? I feel sorry that it took you this long to get this shit together. And I can't co-sign this. And you like, bitch, my credit is perfect. I don't need your cosign. Get them out of here. Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. All right, let's do a bit of a you versus them. And then we're going to go into the extended, guys, which is going to be pretty interesting if I do say so myself. I just feel it. So let's see what the energy or what this person believes the energy in this connection was. Oh, yeah, they're not. Listen, you guys. This is not someone who is stupid. They are no longer asleep. They can see very clearly what they have done here. Okay? So the Hermit card in this position, it gives me the idea that this person feels like this is a very isolated incident, right? That you giving them an opportunity to break your fucking heart is an isolated incident, meaning nobody else. No, and I do mean nobody. Nobody else would have had the opportunity to do what this person has done. And the only reason why they had that opportunity is because of this. Okay? I just heard a series of unfortunate events. That's how you viewed this shit. Oh my God. Oh dear. I mean, it was one thing after another. And that intense magnetic pull between the two of you allowed for some real detrimental shit to occur, you guys. I'm just gonna say that. And I am sending you love and light because ouch, you know, it feels severe. Okay, like some severe pain. It also says severe ties here, right? So the soul tie in this shit, unexplainable. I'm not even going to try. It's still here, very prevalently. You hate it. You hate that shit, but here we are. So this is someone who views this situation as one where they needed to go and do some soul searching, where they do realize their position in things. They realize what their position in all of this was. Let's see what's coming out for your side. Wow, we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. I mean, this shit changed you. I mean, listen, you are a different person after this shit. Woo! Magician in the reverse. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The most toxic ass shit ever, you guys. Ever. Lots of manipulation and extreme abuse of power. What power are we talking about? The power of love. Okay? You did love them. I'm just going to say that. If this is your story, there is love coming from your end. Just for them to take your love, go on down to Williams-Sonoma, okay? Buy the best knife set they had out there, bitch, and was like, give me your heart. Stab the shit out you. Oh my God. Changed forever. Do you understand me? An extremely adverse change to your mental capacity, to your emotional state, to your well-being. You are either now on a consistent journey of trying to rebuild that shit, right? You're almost there for some of you. You feel like this person had you so good, wrapped up so good. You had to cut yourself out of that shit. Whoo, cha. You had to cut yourself out of that shit. Do you understand? You chose yourself. You did want this, okay? You tried for as long as you could. You took it for as long as you could. This, though, I mean, that was the end. Do you understand? They really took advantage of the love and emotion that you had for them. Took full advantage. They do feel guilty. They are guilty, goddamn. That's what I heard. Okay, I'm just saying. You chose your self-love. You chose your self-worth, you know, over this. That was very, very, very difficult, and you still feel tied to it emotionally, guys. We have that imprisonment card there. This person also still feels tied to it in an adverse way, though, right? It doesn't feel good emotionally. But inevitably, this had to happen, okay? It had to. So let's see what we feel the conflict is. So we have the High Priestess. This is from this person's point of view, right? We're doing you versus them. So they do believe that the conflict here was them not being intuitive to understand that their ways was sending this relationship into an abyss. It was sending it into the gutter. No control over their feelings, no intuition whatsoever. Their subconscious was running amok in their life, right? Those traumas and wounds was quite literally puppet master inside this person's brain, you know? Had them doing all kind of fuck shit. Please tell me, what did they do? Yikes. From your perspective, we have the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there was no stability here. You feel like this is what the conflict was, guys, okay? This was a person who was not practical, a person who was not nurturing, right? Nurturing in the aspect that you really cared, and the more you showed your care, your love, your loyalty, the more you were able to see just how much they didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And it was just too blatant, in your face type shit. So you had no choice. You had to choose yourself. Do feel like you will be rewarded for that, guys. Whether you decide to go with this or not, this is someone who has awoken. Let's be very clear. This is a spiritual awakening like no other. They may even be being taught a lesson, you guys, okay? Ooh, yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. So this is definitely conflict from your standpoint. You had to. You were forced to walk away from this. You had to choose yourself. You had to withdraw yourself from this. It was eating you alive, okay? The Eight of Cups can also signify the need to seek a deeper meaning. And that's why we have this here, you guys. That's why that's what I feel. That's what I heard, okay? Generosity was definitely not in this person's characteristic trait, okay? We have a very selfish individual here, to their own detriment, of course, right? Because now they are locked out. They have no access, but they still can't get away from you. And that's like torture. So it's like, you locked me out of your life. You've seemingly disappeared. All of your energy. Can't even feel you energetically. But you won't leave my fucking mind? Like, what are we doing right now? Yikes. This is crazy. So this person's subconscious influences in this all is, oh yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Hello? This makes perfect sense. Subconsciously, this person works out of an energy of what's best for them. You know, how can they come up? You know, how can they one up? Okay. This is someone who is certainly on a karmic cycle for sure. Don't believe that the two of you were karmic soulmates. I feel very strong twin flame energy here, guys. I just have to be honest. Could be a karmic soulmate though. Could be. This is someone who stagnates progress by only seeking what's best for themselves. Okay? This is about omitting everyone else's needs, desires, wants. Okay? And staying that way. All right? Let's be very clear. Progress and change is about evolution. And this is someone who does not evolve. Okay? They don't want to be born. They don't want to come out the womb. They ain't trying to hop out the pum pum. No, they just want to stay where they are. Asleep. Okay? Attached to the umbilical cord. Now, I don't believe that this is someone who was purposefully doing that, guys. So let's just be very honest, okay? This is in the position of subconscious influences. Definitely something that had to do with their wounds from the past. This could definitely be childhood wounds for sure. For me to keep referencing them being an embryo, okay? This is some shit that has happened in their childhood. It really affected them. Maybe something between them and their parents, etc., right? Something that they saw, something that has truly affected them. Maybe they don't know one of their parents. All that kind of shit. Definitely, people don't realize that all experiences that you have within life from birth till now, it influences how you treat people. Okay? So them treating you like such could not have happened any other way because of what they experienced back there. You understand? Wow. I just heard I wish I was never born. What are you talking about? Stop it. This could definitely, guys, this is from the energy of this person's standpoint. This is why all of the energy of continuously referencing them in the womb. It's almost like put me back in, you know? What is this? What is life? You know, type of energy. It's extremely sad. And this could also be the defense mechanism that they use to just kind of get on with it, right? Just get on with it. No true plans, no true goals, just kind of going about life like la-di-da-di-da, trying to just make it day to day. They may even be extremely depressed at this time, guys. Ooh, this is heavy energy. This is too heavy for me. I don't like it. All right, so your subconscious influences popping out is the Six of Wands in the reverse and the Judgment card. So this is in the position of what would be influencing you subconsciously. The Judgment card definitely makes sense. Okay? Judgment is not only about making decisions, but it can also signify second chances, right? Now, a second chance can only come once. So how many chances did you get this person? I just want to know. Did you keep spinning the block? Did you bust a Yui? You know? Shit. You bust that Yui so fast and you start hydroplaning out that bitch, right? Because it's a storm. This person is definitely in a storm and you just spinning out of control in their shit, guys. Whew. You had to get out of there. You had to. Wow. We also have the Six of Wands. So I feel as though you are making yourself very unapproachable at this time. You may not even want to tolerate or deal with anyone else, any other energies outside of yourself. You're just kind of focusing on rebuilding yourself. There is a sense or a feel of defeat. They are saying to try to get yourself out of that, right? Because it's low vibrational. Regardless of if you will give this person a listening ear again or not, you do want to be vibrating at a much higher level than the shit that you was in. Do you understand? Wow. All right, guys, look, I'm going over to the extended, okay? As I stated, it is going to be a you versus them, so a bit different than what we've ever done before, okay? So the way that I'm gonna break it down in the extended is I'm going to focus on two different groups. So it will almost be like two reads in one. First group of people is for those of you who do see this working out if this person has awakened, which they have. So this is for those of you who will work it out with this person who has made these necessary changes. We'll take a look and see what this person's next steps are going to be, their intentions for you. What should your main focus be to make sure things progress at a higher vibrational level in this? What is causing the emotional and physical blockage in the connection? We'll also take a look and see what is something currently being overlooked by both of you in this. Taking a look at that is what's going to enable success in the union. Okay, this is for those of you who want union with this. Okay, we're also going to see what changes has this person made for you to fight for this, and then what sign will spirit give to you to alert that this is the path that you should be taking. Okay, that's almost going to be like focus advice from spirit to let you know that this is the right road. This is the right choice for you. Okay, we do have the judgment, so your choices are very imperative at this time. We'll then look at the next group. This is for those of you who can't see nothing worse. I mean, you're like, where's the next exit out of this bitch? I want new. Okay, I want all new, fresh shit. Okay. We'll take a look and see what this person's next steps are going to be, their intentions for you as well. Just to kind of wrap that up with a cute little bow, but then your read is going to go in another direction, okay? We're going to take a look and see what you can do to focus on cutting this tie completely, because it is a really strong soul tie. This will enable you to truly move on and fully remove it out of your energy completely. What blockages may be affecting you subconsciously and be keeping you invisible to new love and new energy. You know, it's keeping the old shit showing up. Let's see what those blockages are. I also want to see what personality type or characteristics should you avoid at all costs moving forward. This will keep you ahead of the game, okay, and let you know what is what so that you can avoid toxic shit before it even starts. I also want to see what you can do to attract your life partner in the least amount of time, and let's also see what sign will spirit give to alert that this is your path. Okay, we'll look at that for you as well. So come on over, guys. Go ahead and click that like button for me. Click the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I'm going to see you guys over at the extended. I'm going to link it down below in the description box. I'll see you over there.